amidst the ancient land where history whispers from every corner. A modern saga of conflict and confrontation unfolds. Today, we delve into the heart of the Middle East to unravel a story of power, ideology, and survival, the showdown between Israel and Hamas. What led these two forces to a stark confrontation? How has their struggle shaped the fate of the region and its people? And what can we learn from this ongoing chapter of history? In this journey, we will navigate through the intricate maze of historical events, political ideologies, and the strategic moves that brought Israel and Hamas to the forefront of global attention. We'll explore the roots of their conflict, the battles fought not just with weapons, but also with narratives and the impact resonating across the world. This is not just a story of conflict. It's a narrative about human resilience, regional power dynamics, and the quest for identity and sovereignty in a land marked by centuries of historical significance. Join us as we dissect the key moments of this ongoing conflict, understand the perspectives of both sides, and uncover the broader implications of their struggle, from the bustling streets of Jerusalem to the besieged borders of Gaza. Every corner of this land has a story to tell, a story that shapes our understanding of one of the most contentious and impactful conflicts of our times. As we peel back the layers of this conflict, it becomes essential to understand its roots. The story of Israel and Hamas is not just a modern phenomenon. It's a culmination of decades of history, ideology, and geopolitical shifts. The State of Israel was established in 1948, a landmark moment that reshaped the Middle Eastern landscape. This event was met with mixed reactions: celebration, contention, and conflict. For many Palestinians, it was a time of loss and displacement, a narrative that has significantly influenced their history. Amidst this backdrop, Hamas emerged decades later in 1987, born out of the First Intifada, a Palestinian uprising against Israeli occupation. Israel, a democratic nation with a strong military presence, has sought security and recognition in a region marked by hostility. Hamas, on the other hand, evolved as an Islamic resistance movement, gaining support for its stance against Israel and its call for Palestinian self-determination. However, its tactics and charter, which initially called for the destruction of Israel, have been a subject of international controversy and debate. This conflict is as much about land and sovereignty as it is about ideology and identity. Israel's pursuit of a secure homeland for the Jewish people contrasts starkly with Hamas's vision of an Islamic state in Palestine. This ideological divergence has fueled not just a military battle, but a war of narratives, each side seeking legitimacy in the eyes of their people and the world. The early confrontations between Israel and Hamas were marked by escalating violence. Israel's military operations and Hamas's rocket attacks became frequent headlines, painting a picture of an unending cycle of retaliation. These clashes were not just physical but also symbolic, representing the deep-seated grievances and aspirations of both sides. In the heart of the Middle East, a relentless conflict rages on, a showdown that's more than just military might. It's a battle of beliefs, strategies, and survival. Here, we delve into the critical episodes of the Israel-Hamas conflict, dissecting the tactics, the confrontations, and the impact they've had on the region and beyond. The Gaza Strip, a small yet densely populated territory, has often been the epicenter of this conflict. Israel's blockade, imposed after Hamas took control in 2007, aimed to curb weapons smuggling but also led to severe humanitarian consequences. Hamas, in response, intensified its rocket attacks into Israeli territory, a tactic that has drawn widespread condemnation and has been a trigger for numerous military escalations. We examine the key moments of confrontation: Operation Cast Lead in 2008-2009, the 2012 conflict, and the devastating 2014 Gaza war. Each of these episodes marked a surge in violence, leading to significant casualties and destruction. The international community watched with concern as each round of fighting seemed to deepen the divide and exacerbate the suffering of civilians on both sides. The strategies employed by both Israel and Hamas reveal a complex picture. Israel's advanced military capabilities, including the Iron Dome missile defense system, stand in contrast to Hamas's guerrilla warfare tactics and use of tunnels for smuggling and attacks. These differing approaches reflect not just military strategy, but also the asymmetry of the conflict. Beyond the military engagements, the human cost of this conflict is profound. Thousands of lives have been lost, and many more have been affected by the constant state of tension and insecurity. The psychological impact on both Israeli and Palestinian populations, especially children, is immeasurable, with each side experiencing fear, loss, and trauma. The international reaction to the Israel-Hamas showdown has been mixed, with some nations unequivocally supporting Israel's right to defend itself, while others decry the humanitarian crisis in Gaza and call for a more balanced approach. This conflict has not only shaped regional politics, but also influenced global discourse on issues of human rights, sovereignty, and the complexities of asymmetric warfare. As the dust settles on the battlegrounds, the echoes of the Israel-Hamas conflict resonate far beyond the borders of Gaza and Israel. This section explores the global reactions to this enduring confrontation and the far-reaching consequences it has had on international politics, diplomacy, and public opinion. The world has watched the Israel-Hamas conflict with a complex mix of sympathy, criticism, and diplomatic caution. Nations are divided. Some staunchly support Israel's actions as self-defense against terrorism, while others decry the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, criticizing the blockade and military responses. International organizations, including the United Nations, have frequently been involved, calling for ceasefires, peace negotiations, and addressing the humanitarian needs of the affected populations. This conflict has also played a pivotal role in shaping Middle Eastern diplomacy. It has influenced alliances and rivalries within the region, with countries like Egypt and Jordan playing mediator roles, while others take more partisan stances. The Israel-Hamas conflict has become a litmus test for many Middle Eastern countries. In defining their geopolitical strategies and allegiances, the role of media and public opinion in the Israel-Hamas conflict cannot be understated. International media coverage has varied, with some outlets accused of bias towards either side. Social media has played a significant role in shaping narratives, with viral images and stories influencing public perception worldwide. This has led to global protests, advocacy campaigns, and a heightened awareness of the complexities of the conflict. The long-term implications of the Israel-Hamas conflict are profound. It continues to influence global discussions on human rights, the ethics of warfare, and the struggle for peace in conflict zones. The conflict serves as a reminder of the enduring challenges in achieving lasting peace in a region marked by historical grievances, ideological divides, and geopolitical complexities. As we reach the end of our exploration into the Israel-Hamas conflict, let's reflect on the key insights we've uncovered. This conflict is more than a territorial dispute. It's a complex tapestry woven from historical roots, ideological beliefs, and the stark realities of power and resistance. The stories from Gaza and Israel are not just narratives of war. They are tales of human struggle, resilience, and the enduring quest for peace and security. The impacts of this conflict extend far beyond the region, influencing international politics, shaping public opinion, and challenging our understanding of justice and human rights. The Middle East's history is rich and multifaceted, and the Israel-Hamas conflict is a crucial chapter in this ongoing story. We encourage you to continue delving into these topics, to seek out diverse perspectives, and to engage in informed discussions about these critical global issues. In a world where history is continuously being written, understanding conflicts like the one between Israel and Hamas is essential. It helps us grasp the complexities of our world and the intricacies of human nature in the face of adversity and conflict. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations into history's most compelling stories. Your engagement helps us bring more such content to light. Until next time, keep seeking knowledge and stay curious. This is History Replay This Day.